Hello and welcome to episode 7. It's week 20. That was 3 of them, 30. Week 20, it's week 20. And how is everyone this week? How are we getting on? How's everyone holding up?
Yeah. Good in the hood.
I know. How's uni going?
Well, uni's uni, isn't it?
Why does everyone say that every week? Uni is uni. Uni's great. Uni's fun. We love BIMM.
We love BIMM.
Just me? Oh, good. But no, for reals, there's a possibility we might be going back.
Very excited.
I know. Have you not checked your student email, Caleb?
I haven't.
We might be going back.
There was an email and they've said that by the end of the week, they're going to inform us on whether people will be going back, who will be going back, when they'll be going back. But yeah, I have got a fabulous fact today.
Shoot us with it.
I'm scared.
Oh yeah, you've been missing my facts, Erica. You've been missing them.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, babies.
The man who invented Pringles is now buried in a Pringle can.
Ah.
Oh, I'm so jealous. If I would be buried in a barbecue,
of all the reactions I expected, I'm so jealous was not the one.
When I die, I want to be buried in Texas barbecue.
I was going to ask this.
An empty Pringles thing has just got the little dust left in it.
Yeah. I was going to ask this. What flavour would you be buried in?
That's what I want.
So you'd be Texas barbecue. Erica, what flavour would you be buried in?
I'm just trying to process the whole thing at the moment.
Caleb, roll with the punches. What would you be buried in?
Texas barbecue, the purple one.
Yeah.
The penguin.
So can I not have that one then?
You can have that one. I'll let you both be buried.
Well, to avoid being boring, to spicing it up a bit, I'll go for sour cream and chive.
Oh, that's what I was gonna pick.
That'd be my second one.
But yeah, I was like mental. I thought at first as well they've made a massive Pringles can. Not the case. The children of the fella went to a Walgreens on the way to the furniture place. I was going to say the funeral place. they got a can of Pringles on the way. They just got a normal can. So I'm assuming he's ashes. Otherwise, I'm not. Otherwise, they only put.
It makes sense though. It makes sense.
Otherwise, they only put his arm in there, or less than that.
Get your arm
just the hand.
Me.
Yeah, just the hand in a Pringles can somewhere.
I do the little tip when I get too far down.
So mental. And they had an argument actually, because I wondered this as well. They did row about what flavour they were going to bury him in.
And what was it?
They went with original in the end.
Don't want I don't want to hear about this anymore.
Pringle politics, So tonight's first track, I'm actually really excited about this. So they messaged me on Facebook and sent me the link to this, and it's such a bop. It is Come My Way by MORGS in all caps. Pew, 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 pew.
Baby wanna come baby, yeah. Baby wanna come catch a vibe my way. Baby wanna come by, baby come by. Baby wanna come by, wanna come my way. Baby wanna come baby, yeah. Baby wanna come catch a vibe my way. Baby wanna come by, baby come by. Baby wanna come by, wanna come my way. Baby wanna come by. Says she wants a man, yeah, well fly. Baby wants to come and catch a fire. Some girl ungrateful, man can't lie. Baby wanna, girl you wanna come, wanna hate me, cool. Yeah, you know, yeah, I'm that wavy dude. Girl, I'm tryna hit that million views and place that back, cause I told you to. Come girl, come on back that wave. Big back, yeah, come catch phase. You your bad, coming like mad. Drunk and maggie, now you're all on the gaff like. Baby wanna come, baby, yeah. Baby wanna come, catch a vibe my way. Baby wanna come by, baby come by. Baby wanna come by, wanna come my way. Baby wanna come, baby, yeah. Baby wanna come, catch a vibe my way. Baby wanna come by, baby come by. Baby wanna come by, wanna come my way. Baby's got a body, wanna real that. She got a figure with 8, sweet collection of cakes. New walks, stuck in the ways. Bad B, bad ma, know what my name. Sweet, not caramel, she knows the taste. She wants to come by, come the way. Yeah, she wants to come by, stay up in the place. Off the keys, everybody now wants to know the way. Baby wanna come, baby, yeah. Baby wanna come, catch a vibe my way. Baby wanna come by, baby come by. Baby wanna come by, wanna come my way. Baby wanna come, baby, yeah. Baby wanna come, catch a vibe my way. Baby wanna come by, baby come by. Baby wanna come by, wanna come my way.
What a
All
bop.
right.
I know. I thought it'd switch up. We never do boppy bops.
It was a good boppy bop.
So I put boppy bop on this week. As soon as they sent it to me, I was like, bop.
Bop, 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 bop.
Bop. Yeah, I really enjoyed that song. It's like you can't not dance to it, can you? But it's also really easy listening at the same time, because a lot of pop songs aren't very easy on the ears. But this one, although it's not pop, is it? It's kind of like I never know what the genre is, but it's like it is a different genre to pop. I wouldn't call it pop.
No, it's not pop. I know what you mean. It's like you know what the genre is, but you don't know what it is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. There you are. You've invented a new genre of MORGS. There you go. Well done. Okay, so next up we have our guest artiste. This week we have the lovely Yokai. He is a producer who I want to work with myself, so he must be good. We're gonna have a little chat with him today. We're gonna ask some questions, find out a little bit more about you, and then we're gonna listen to your track that you've recommended to us. I'm so excited.
So let's get on to you as a musician. So your name, where does that come from?
Right, okay. So yeah, a lot of people kind of think like, what the hell's a yokai? What is that? I love Japanese culture, and a yokai is basically a class of supernatural monsters.
Ah, okay.
You have different names for different yokais, and it's basically like you have like different categories. So you can have what's called a ayagashi and stuff like that. It's a different kind of class of monsters. So that's my name. That's where it comes from.
That's amazing. And obviously with the type of music that you produce, does that reflect that? You know, what's that sort of thing you're producing at the moment?
At the moment, I wouldn't really define what I'm making, because I just like to just do anything. But a lot of it is kind of hard hitting dance stuff. So some hard trap, some dance, stuff like that.
We do love that here.
I'd say the one today is quite dubsteppy. Am I wrong?
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. No, you're right.
I didn't want to offend or anything. I'm just making sure.
No, that's amazing. I think that's one thing that I think a lot of musicians are doing now, and producers. Everyone's just dabbling in a bit of everything. And I think that's the best thing you can do, so it can like widen the range of people
That's the beauty of being a producer as well, is that you have the availability to be able to do that.
Yeah,
But in lockdown, you just do so much, like not at work and furloughed, so might as well do some music.
Yeah. I wish I could have said the same. I'd just get distracted by Netflix.
Yeah, true.
I know. I miss things like drummers and guitarists and people that can actually play instruments.
Yeah. But anyway, you have a new EP out. Let's talk about that.
So my EP, Lost Worlds, came out on February 6th. It's a 5-track EP. Worked really, really hard on it through lockdown. So it's just, it's a 5-track EP, just full of tracks that are some club fillers.
Amazing. And your new single as well. What's going on with that?
New single at the moment, that is in the works. So it's a bit hush-hush at the moment. It will be something coming out very, very soon.
Could it be a little...
And when it does, we'll have it on
Woohoo!
Yeah, sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, the track that we're going to play today on BIMM Radio, I had a listen to before the show. And like Jessica said before, it's very kind of dubstep inspired. So what was like the process behind that?
When I make music, I just go off just anything. I think I do kind of like the 90s type vocals that I've got. I think that they come through on the EP quite a lot. So I kind of started with that and then went around the vocals and went from there.
Amazing. And how's the response been with the EP? Have you had a lot of good feedback with it?
Yeah, really, really good. Not only just family members, but friends and quite a lot of people have downloaded it already and listened to it. So yeah, I'm really happy with it.
Amazing. I bet it would be so amazing as well in like a live setting. I can imagine it.
Oh yeah, as soon as clubs can open again, it'll be on there.
Get it in the clubs. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Nearly there. We're nearly there.
Few months to go.
Few months. I nearly sang "We're halfway there," but I bet we're not. Honestly, yeah. But amazing work so far. I know we've all been a fan of the new song as well that we're going to hear today.
Thank you.
Your socials.
My socials. All right. Well, you can follow me everywhere, literally everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Facebook, go follow me on Yokai, YO_KAI. You can follow me on Instagram, I am Yokai. Follow me on Twitter, I am Yokai Official.
Right, let's play the fabulous track we have by Yokai today, and that is Want It.
Because you want it, don't need permission because you already own it. Don't need to fake it, it's time to listen and get yourself ready to make a new transition. Because you want it. Because you want it. It's time to listen.
Thank you so much for doing that interview for us, Zach. I can't wait to.
Thank
That's
you.
all right.
It's so lovely to
I hope
be
I'm all
back.
right. I've never done that before, so that's
No, you did really
that's a
well.
first.
I'd loads of fun having you on though. It's been nice.
You're welcome.
Cheers, mate. Nice one.
Yeah, cheers.
That's all right.
Next we have bong dong dong doo doo doo.
Have that countdown.
Yeah, the theme tune's a mixture of theme tunes that come to my brain when I think of theme tune. So that's that. But yeah, it's music news. And this week, Ella has gone AWOL. We can't find her. We don't know where she is. And we don't care. So we got Caleb instead. And here he is. Hey, Caleb. How you doing, pal?
Hello, Jess. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good, darling. I'm all right. So over to you in the studio. Tell us what
Excellent.
news you've got today.
Thank you. Well, on today's BIMM Radio News, live music at the back of the queue to reopen. Daft Punk split. The world reacts. Spotify price rise could push users into piracy. And fictional Lego character just signed a record deal. And my light's proper flickering, and that's really annoying. I bought this
Breaking news! Caleb's light is flickering.
That's awful. I bought this 2 weeks ago. So yeah, first off, cracking on with, obviously, the government have announced the 4-step plan for release from lockdown, and with that comes some kind of return to normality. Shall we hope? Dare we hope? And yeah, so that obviously means a return for clubs, venues, pubs, blah blah blah. And yeah, emerging from that has been chief executive of a live music trade body has said that live music is at the back of the queue to reopen. So basically, Greg Palmley from Live, so it's called Live, has said the sector could be months behind the rest of the economy, and the Chancellor must acknowledge our extended closure to ensure jobs and livelihoods of hundreds of thousands of people. So fair play, Greg. And with the next news, I'm sure we will have heard the news of Daft Punk splitting up. Big sad, I'm sure. Yeah, so
We're up all night to this song.
Yeah, we are.
Lucky no more.
And unfortunately, at the moment, we're not all up all night to get lucky, unless you lived with a loved one or a flatmate that you happen to have some mutual attraction with.
Always nice.
Well, we are at
or,
uni, aren't we?
It is uni, yeah.
If you go into any illegal meetups, I'm not going to judge. Moving on, though. Well, not moving on. Sticking on with Daft Punk, because people had things to say about this. They're not just some disposable chart one-hit wonder. They've been together.
Was there outrage, Caleb? Was there outrage?
Oh, you don't even want to know. I didn't even print some of it. It was that outrageous.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
God. Pages and pages of it.
Yeah, I know. But, Daft Punk, massively influential group, split up after 28 years, which, yeah, is big news. It split up on Monday, which was the 22nd of February. And just to cover the reactions that came from Nile Rodgers, Julian Casablancas, who worked with him in 2013 and did the single that didn't matter because Get Lucky came out, and everyone preferred that. And
that's one way of putting it.
You are.
I said that's one way of putting it.
Yeah, that is one way of putting it. Zane Lowe, Disclosure, Mark Ronson, Christine and the Queens, Ollie Alexander, you name them, they had something good to say, and they were all pretty sad about Daft Punk disbanding. Moving on, the third highlight of the news this week on BIMM Radio, the news, is Spotify saying, I don't know if anybody has sort of noticed before, that MPs launched an inquiry into Spotify's and other streaming services exploitation, dare we say.
Yeah, thanks again, Kanye.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Take care. So yeah, it's basically Horacio Gutierrez, the chief legal officer at Spotify, gave evidence at the Digital Culture, Media and Sport Committee inquiry regarding this. He basically said if music becomes unaffordable to customers, it could end up pushing people back to online piracy. This follows MP's obvious concern for overfair payment for musicians on the streaming site, and also something that the music industry have widely been keen for Spotify to budge on this in terms of increased payment for musicians. Just to end the music news, yeah, just a little light one here. Fictional Lego character just signed a record deal.
What one?
What one? Not one I'm familiar with. Maybe one that one for the kids, I think. The Lego character is called Llama, which stands for Love, Laughter, and Music Always. So
of course it does.
It gets better. It gets better as well, I tell you.
That's like your mum having live, laugh, love on the wall.
Yeah.
I know that's what it reminded me of as well. But you know, I wish him all the best in Llama's endeavours, as he is the first Lego figurine to sign a deal with a record label, and that record label is the Universal subsidiary.
Am I not muted?
We're professional people here at BIMM Radio.
I laughed so hard it felt like my brain was coming out my head.
So yeah, Llama is just signed with Universal subsidiary label Astral Works. Not familiar with it myself, but yeah, it gets better as well, because you can go check out Llama's debut single Shake, featuring Neo. This is how far Neo's stooped from the heights of 2009. He's doing songs with Lego characters now.
That is the way to go.
Wasn't
Neo
on The Masked Singer as well? Or am I making that up?
I don't have a clue.
So I'm so sick of love songs, so tired of tears. That's Neo. You learn something new every day.
You do.
Thank you so much for that, Caleb. I really enjoyed that.
My pleasure. I wish this light had stopped. Bloody quick.
I mean, I can't believe that Lego character. We need to get them on for an interview with this old llama.
We really do.
Let's send some emails and make it happen.
Yeah. Lego at me. Right. Let's play our third track of this evening, and that is the lovely Dive In by AF. That's what I like to call them. But it's actually AAF.
washed up on shore again. And though I keep getting stronger, the tide always wins. And now I'm all washed up again. Just give me a minute before you put me back in. How much is too much to ask of a person? 'Cause I know you could save me if you try. How much is too much to ask of a body? 'Cause I don't think I'll survive the next dive. As I lock my eyes and your arms intertwining, on daring days I even dreamed they're my own. But the out-cold breath always has nasty time, and I know I should head home. How much is too much to ask of a person? 'Cause I know you could save me if you try. How much is too much to ask of a body? 'Cause I don't think I'll survive the next dive. And as I lay on his chest, he lays on his pillow. Her beautiful scent creeps in through the window. Wanna drown out her voice, I promise I do. But magical things always find a way through. And I won't be mad no matter how hard I try. But I know it is me who will hide. How much is too much to ask of a person? 'Cause I know you could save me if you try. How much is too much to ask of a body? 'Cause I don't think I'll survive the next dive. I don't think I'll survive the next dive.
Well done.
Lovely, really lovely vibes.
Oh, the vocals.
I'm gonna say the tone of her voice is amazing.
But
I love the. I really love the bit.
Uh-huh.
I really like that.
I just love a clean vocal. It's so clean. Yeah. So nice. So nice to chill too. Perfect for a dog walk or something. Just
Walk
as it's
the walk.
frosty in the morn.
Hamster walk, a dog walk, a ferret walk,
Rabbit walk.
Yeah.
Looking outside your window. You can have
Yeah.
a frosty morning. Oh,
Or no walk if you can't be asked. That's fine also.
Walk to the fridge.
Yeah.
Walk to the shop.
To the loo. I do
Whatever
plenty
walk
of
you
them.
like.
Whatever walk.
That's what we
We
like.
don't judge here on BIMM Radio.
No, you walk wherever you want, darling.
Well, you can't actually. By law.
No, not anywhere that you actually want to go. Just
No.
just around your house.
Because
Finally, but certainly not least, we have the lovely Abbie with our this week's top 10.
Yeah, welcome
Let's have
to
it.
BIMM Radio's weekly top 5.
Top
So,
5.
top 5, because 10 would take too long.
And that's its slogan.
At number 5, we have These Days by, I hope I'm saying this right, Luke Garrett. Luke Garrett aims to help listeners acknowledge their feelings. They are a singer-songwriter from Northern Ireland that relocated to Manchester to pursue his music career. Luke's name is already appearing regularly, I can never say that word, regularly amongst Manchester's most respected venues. When listening to his music, especially in this song, his piano blended with his vocals are just so lovely. So I definitely recommend giving him a listen if you like slow, beautiful piano vibes. Definitely that for you. At number 4, I've got Chillmatic by CJK Productions, which is a little bit more upbeat. CJK just released their first song, Chillmatic. It's a lo-fi beat that is really fun. Everyone should definitely check this out. I had a lot of fun listening to it, and I hope you all do too. And I hope that they release something in the future quite soon. At number 3, I have Trouble Mind by Millie Milner. This is such a beautiful song and so raw. Millie is not afraid to expose their emotions and experiences. As a busker, performer, and queer artist, musical expression is a large part of who Millie is. At number 2 is Right Back by Maxi Z. Maxi Z is a Manchester-based hip-hop artist. He's been a main representative of the youth-driven collective Elevate Young Minds, which is amazing. Nice one, Maxi. Maxi's whole catalogue of music is very crowd impacting and versatile. It varies from old school boom bap to new school trap. I really recommend everyone to give Maxi a listen. I absolutely loved this song, Right Back. I really love the old school hip hop vibes, and I know a lot of you would love it too, so give that a listen. And at number 1 is Dream World by Manta. Manta's a good mate of mine, and this is his first release. It came out 2 weeks ago, and it's already nearly at 20k streams on Spotify, which is amazing. Nice one, Manta. And this Friday, his music video comes out, and I've actually seen a bit of behind the scenes of the music video, and it's looking really good. So you should all keep your eyes peeled for that one. Yeah. So the track I want to play tonight is Dream World by Manta. Hope you all like it.
And if you want to listen to any of these songs, we will have the link to the playlist on BIMM Radio Spotify in the description below.
And then we'll put them over the screen as I'm saying it, probably.
Yeah.
So I hope you really enjoy my top 5. Keep sending in your music to our social medias or email, and we'd love to give a listen and to include you in our shows.
Love does things to a person, terrible things. Why, I have half a mind.
We should talk about sex, but hold our urges back. Just to hold each other as I know and I wish I was the case, but you know that's just a lie. Just like every politician won't tell you how it is. But I wish I could hold you in my sleep. I wish I could tell you how I feel, but you know that's not the case. I'm in my dream world. I can be anything I want. I can be content within myself, but you know that's not the case. I'm in my dream world. Don't bother me inside my head while I overthink from the side of my bed. Left me on red and she leaves me feeling blue, but I'm still hopeful that she may come through. So I'm no longer gonna go around asking questions I don't want the answer to. I've been being all bitched about, broken down too, so no, I don't want your answer to. Don't question me, don't question me, don't question me in my forte. I need to get away from my pulsing heart. It gets broken down by hearts of stone. Blades made to model, you're the only deep model. Drugs making me feel deep more. Got my stories probably across my arm, but I had to hide it with concealer. I wish I could hold you in my sleep. I wish I could tell you how I feel, but you know that's not the case. I'm in my dream world. I can be anything I want. I can be content within myself, but you know that's not the case. I'm in my dream world. Dream world. Dream world. I can be anything I want. I can be content within myself, but you know that's not the case. I'm in my dream world again.
I
That
love
was fab. I know.
It's a great song.
It's such Just Jack vibes. As I was
Yeah.
listening to it, especially at the
yeah.
end, it was really reminded me of Just Jack. Like,
So that
it
was
makes-
Dream World by Manta. You should all listen to it on Spotify and get them streams up.
Oh yes. Oh, sorry about that. Bit of a malfunction backstage.
Behind the scenes.
Well, sadly, folks, that brings us to the end of today's episode.
Oh.
Gone so quick. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, man.
But as per usual, you can find us here every Friday, same time, same place. But also you can follow us on social media if every Friday is not enough. We are at BIMM Radio everywhere in the whole world. So yeah, search that, Google us, you'll find us. Here we is. Oh yeah. But anyway, I'll let you go. Cheers for joining me again for another week of mentalness. Oh yeah, and the event, as Erica has just prompted me to remind you all don't forget. We've got some events going on in early March. From the 2nd of March to the 12th of March, we are doing a scavenger hunt type. It's like a scavenger hunt. So basically, what we're doing is we've got a set bunch of locations. We've got 8 venues. I believe it's 8 venues. We're supplying the postcodes. What you do is you turn up to these venues, take the most exciting picture that you can outside of these venues, send them in to us, and then we will generate all these names, pick a winner at random, and then we'll announce it on the 14th or 15th, I think it was. And whoever wins gets a fabulous prize. We've got some board games in there. We've got some books in there. And there's some bloody good books as well. There's some stuff that I'd happily spend 15 quid on. It's a lot of money. It's a good price for a book in my eyes. But yeah, it's a great event. And it's something that everyone can do no matter where we're at around March. But yeah. And you will not be seeing us next week. We'll be back with you in 2 weeks' time. Because we're having a week off. We deserve a holiday. Give us a break. I mean, bloody hell. But yeah, that's it from us. So again, we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.